Hey, what's going on, Virgos? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With that being said, let's get it. Universe, we have Virgos. Come on for Virgos. All right, Virgos. So the first thing I see, Virgos, is I feel like you're already dealing with someone. I feel like this person, I feel like there's a lot of hot and cold energy. I feel like this person's in and out. With that Five of Pentacles, I feel like this person, things are going good, but then it always comes back to like this person seems like they're almost like they're pushing you away. When things start to really take off and things are getting good, I feel like that's when things go cold. I feel like there is some good times, and I feel like there is a lot of good things going on, but it's almost like when it's time for them to show up, it's almost like they go cold on you. I feel like there is a lot going on in this person, and I feel like with you, I feel like it's hard for you to really grasp what this person wants, or if they want anything at all, because I feel like as soon as things start to get real, this person shuts it down. Now, I do see someone very defensive, and I feel like they're defensive. We have that Capricorn energy with that Devil card. I feel like when things get real with this person, I feel like the reason why they back off is because I feel like they're afraid. And I feel like what they're truly afraid of may surprise you. I feel like there's what's holding them back will surprise you. I feel like they see how you look at them. They see how you view them, but they don't view themselves that way. So it's hard for them. It's almost like they're scared to come forward and tell you how they truly feel. They're scared to tell you how they feel because they're afraid that they can't live up to the expectations that you have set out for them. They feel like they may not be enough. They feel like they may come up short. And once they do that, they lose you. It's almost like, it's almost like it's better to not know than to find out. And that's where they're living at right now. Like in that area, they're living in the realm of they'd rather not disappoint you and lose you. And I just feel like this person holds with that Devil card. There's a lot of issues. There's possibly some abandonment issues, and I feel like it's not just in a relationship, like romantic relationships, but I feel like it does stem back to, possibly even childhood. I feel like it's almost like they feel like if they show you too much, that somehow they're coming up short, somehow they're not going to be good enough for you. It's almost like you look at them a certain way, but if they truly expose themselves and it isn't what you think it is, that they'll lose you. That's one of their biggest fears that I see here. I feel like they're in their head a lot about this. We got the Hermit card. And we have that internal struggle, but I feel like that's not just them. I feel like it's you as well. I feel like that internal struggle is within you, almost feeling like, you're putting in all this time for this person. A lot of nurturing energy coming from you, which is common for a Virgo. But I feel like it's almost like you're putting in all this time, but you're not seeing the results. You see them a certain way and you're not seeing why they don't see it that way. But you can't force someone to see themselves a certain way. Even no matter how much you see them, no matter how much you see the potential in them, we can't force them to see the potential. They have to see it themselves. And like I said, I feel like there is an internal struggle. They're in their head a lot, and I feel like you spend some time in your head as well, because it's almost like you're doing this, you're bending over backwards for this person, but you're not getting what you want. And like I said, this person's, they are hiding their true feelings from you. Because as long as they don't say it out loud, it ain't real. That's how they're looking at it. As long as they don't make it known to you how they feel. This person only thinks about you. They only think about you. They feel fulfilled by you. They feel nurtured by you. They feel, taken care of. But they want to be able to do that for you, and they don't know if they can do that because they don't know if they're good. They don't know if they're as good as you think they are. It's almost like, when someone has all this potential, but yet they don't show it because they're afraid that they may come up short. But I feel like no matter the doubts that you may have at some points, I feel like you know what you want. And I feel like you're going to continue to nurture. And I feel like that's the best advice I can give you. Continue to nurture this. Keep being there for this person, because I do see things changing. I do see the way that you treated this person is changing things. I see a lot of big changes coming. And I do see this person finally seeing things in a different perspective. With those big changes comes a lot of, this person's letting a lot go. And it's because of how much they mean, you mean to them. We see that transformation, not trying to control the situation, just finally letting their guard down and letting you in. And I feel like that then you can finally move forward because they know what they want. They only think about you. I just feel like it does scare them. They're afraid they may not be enough. They're afraid they may not be what you think they are. So as long as they keep you on the outside, they're not disappointing you. And that's one of their biggest fears here. Their biggest fear is disappointing you. But like I said, I do see a lot of, we see that transformation. I see a lot of big changes, and I feel like things are starting to come around. And I feel like we're finally going to get some clarity here. I do see this, like I said, I do see this person seeing things in a different perspective finally. And finally stepping up and letting you know what you've been waiting to hear. And I feel like once they open up to you, I feel like, it's going to let you know that you are on the same page, that you're heading in the same direction, that you're not just wasting your time. And I don't feel like you're wasting your time. I just feel like you feel, it's almost like digging a hole. Somebody tells you to dig a 2-foot hole. And then once you get that 2-foot hole dug, it's almost like they come by and they say, I want a 4-foot hole. So it's like you keep digging, but it's like you're not getting where you want. But like I said, I do see a lot of emotional fulfillment coming out of this. I do see this finally taking that step forward. I do see you getting what you want. And I do see your cups being filled. I feel like what you've been waiting for is coming. What you see in this person is actually there. I know there's some moments when you may, that ship finally coming in. I feel like there is some moments when you feel like, you're investing in this and you're giving to this person and you're not getting anything back. And it's just about time that somebody shows up for you. If you're going to be there for them, I love that about Virgos. They don't expect anything. They do without expectation. But it is nice sometimes to have somebody actually show up for you. Like I said, that communication is coming. I do feel like this person's finally seeing a different perspective. I do see you getting what you want. I do see that foundation. And we have that family card as well. Sometimes it's like when you love someone so much and you just want them to see it. It doesn't matter how much you love someone. If they're not ready to see it, they're not ready to see it. And like I said, this person is in fear of you finally, them finally opening up to you, telling them what they want, what they want, and exposing themselves. They're afraid that they aren't going to be enough. They're afraid that you oversold them. So it's almost like that's why they go cold, because it's when it's time to step up, this person, goes cold on you. And it's not because they don't love you. It's the opposite. They do love you. They just don't know if you're going to love who they really are. Because there's a lot of, there's a lot of self-doubt in this person. Like I said, this goes back deep with this person. I do feel like this person had some people that were meant to be there for them and love them no matter what. And so I do get the sense that there is some family issues early on. I feel like there is some abandonment issues. They're afraid that if they're not enough for you, you're going to abandon them. But that's just their, that's in them, and that's something that needs to change. But just keep nurturing this, because I do feel like what you see in this person is really there, and it is coming out. I do feel like it is coming soon. Like I said, I do see that communication. And I feel like once that communication opens up, we can finally realize that we are on the same page. And we can stop with this hot and cold bullshit. Like I said, a huge transformation in this person and a lot of big changes. And those big changes were brought on by you and how you treat them. They needed someone like you to come into their life. And you needed someone like them to show up for you. Now with this person, we got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have some Aquarius as well. Some people just don't know what they deserve, because no one's ever really taught them that. And that's why sometimes we just need to be patient with people. We can't jump to conclusions. We can't assume that, somebody's, just breadcrumbing us. A lot of people think that they think when somebody's holding back from them that they're not interested, when a lot of times it's the opposite. A lot of times when somebody truly loves you, you're the top of the list of people they don't want to disappoint. And that's what scares this person. They don't want to disappoint you. They don't want to let you down. They don't want to not be enough for you. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.